Good morning, everyone. Happy full moon. Today is September 24th. I'm so excited to be here with you. My name is Lisa Espinosa, and if you've never connected with my work, I am a spiritual career coach. So what that means is that I help people transform their career from the inside out. So by following your soul's guidance, understanding that the work you do, the way you help others, is meant to not just help them and uplift them, but also bring you so much joy and fulfillment. So all of my work that I do with my private clients and my classes and my retreats and workshops and in these Facebook Lives and my blogs are all about helping you to tap into your soul, to go inside, to go within and access your soul's wisdom, access your soul's knowing, because your soul knows why you're here, right? Your soul knows what you came here to do, and your soul knows what steps you need to take in order to get there. So if you want to read more about what I do, you can visit my website at lisaespinosa.net. That's lisaespinosa.net. And you can sign up for my mailing list so you can receive my newsletters and keep up to date with what I'm doing. I often share free meditations there and also share a blog. The other thing is, if you feel ready to receive some help with this, if you're like, you know what, I've been doing this for some time, or I feel ready to receive some private help with tapping into my soul and making sure that I don't keep putting it off, or that I take it to a deeper level, you can go to my Start Here page and you can schedule a 1-hour breakthrough session. And those sessions can be done in person, Skype, or phone. And it's free. There is an application you need to fill out, but that's a wonderful way for us to talk, for me to help you get some clarity, and to see if we want to continue working together. All right. So I have lots of other fun announcements, which I'll do at the end. And today, as you know, or you might not know, it's the full moon. And I didn't consciously know that, but then as I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing a Facebook Live and today's a full moon. And one of the things with full moons, you know, each full moon has different properties, and I don't want to pretend by any means that I am an expert in astrology, but I know enough to understand that a full moon, that the phases of the moon are important. And what I actually find is that when you have tapped into your soul's guidance, when you're following your soul, a lot of times, even if you don't consciously know, if you don't know all the details of astrology, you'll find out later, like, wow, I've totally attuned to it. That's how it's been in my life. So I will schedule retreats and workshops and all these things, and I don't look at an astrological map or anything. It's just kind of my intuition leading me, and later I'll be like, wow, that was the perfect day to do it. So that might be the case for you as well. But today, full moon, completion, right? Thinking about what in your life is coming to an end. So that's one thing, right? Is completing, has completed. And especially, you know, the fall equinox just happened. So when you think about your career and your life's work, thinking about what has come to an end, what have you done in your career that you're grateful for, but is already moving on. So you can rebirth, you can birth these new creations that want to come forward from you. So that's one thing. And really appreciating all the steps you've taken this year so far. We're in September 24th. The end of the year is, you can see it, right? So thinking today, taking some time and in this moment to think about, hey, Meg and Kim, think about what are all the steps you've taken in 2018, connected to your career, connected to your life's work, connected to how you share your light, and really appreciating that, first of all, right? Really appreciating that and recognizing it. And also all the seeds you have planted, because you've planted many, many seeds, some intentional and some you might not even realize you've been planting, but by the way you have guided your thoughts, by the way that you have focused and stayed attuned to your prayer, your meditation. You have planted seeds. So this is the time to start seeing the harvest. Hi, Tim. I just saw that you were joining us. Thank you, and Maria. Thank you. So reaping the harvest. And today, what really came forward as I was preparing was to ask yourself, where are you being called to step into a leadership role? That's the theme for today. So where is your soul guiding you to step forward as a leader? And leader can have many definitions. So really try to, in this moment, release any constraints or any sort of like limitations on what that means. It's really like, where is your soul? Where is spirit saying, hey, you have experiences that you can share with others. You have knowing, you have knowledge, and it's time to stop hiding it. Like, it's time to be bold. And maybe for some of you it is like coming out of the closet, right? Coming out of hiding and sharing something that you know. So that's what really came forward today, is like, where are we being called to step into leadership? And we've probably been called for some time, and we just keep either ignoring it or thinking we're not ready yet. But if you are feeling the calling to step into a leadership role, then there's a way you can do that. It might be a little way. So that's what I want you to understand. So you might be thinking, well, I totally want to do this thing, but I can't because of this and this. And I want you to pause. And first of all, make sure that those are true, because a lot of times we tell ourselves these stories and it's actually not true. So there's that. But then the other thing is that it might be just a little step. Do not underestimate the power of one simple step. So whether, I know some of my clients are writers and they've been thinking about writing a blog for like the longest time. So maybe it's starting that. Maybe it's sending one short little blog post to 5 of your friends. When I started my newsletter, it just went out to my friends, and I didn't have that many friends that had time to read. So it was a very like 5 people. So it might be something like that. It might be opening the doors of your house and hosting some beautiful gathering where you do a little ceremony. I mean, who knows? You know, it might be starting the book that you've been putting off. That was mine. So whatever it is for you, that's the inner journey we're going to take today, is to have the courage to ask your soul, okay, where are you inviting me? Where are you letting me know that I'm ready to step into this leadership role? And being in a leadership role means that you're seen. And that's why it's so scary sometimes, right? Hi, Christina. Being a leader means that we can't be in the background. We're not hiding. We are seen. It doesn't mean you have to be loud, that you can be a leader in your own style, for sure. But it does mean that you're seen, that you're saying, hey, I'm here and I have this to offer. You know, so an example, recent example for me, I say, you probably all know I've written a book, and I have felt very much, hey Barb, called to write my second book. And it's been like a year of it marinating inside of me, and for many different reasons, just not putting the time in for that. And as September arrived, it was very clear. My soul was like, Lisa, it's time. You either start this process or this book is gonna wither away. And I knew that I needed to create some type of accountability. So I kept thinking, I have to join a writer's group. I have to find other, and I really wanted to connect with women and men who were spiritual, who were also wanting to write a book that was also nonfiction. I had very specific things. So I looked all up writing groups, and none of them fit me. And then it dawned on me that I was being guided to start my own writing group. And I so resisted that, because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm already doing so many things. I don't want to. But it was so clear, like, this is what you need to do. And I did. Once I said yes, it flowed. I did it. I created a meetup page, started a writer's group. We met last week, I believe. There's 6 of us, I think, right now in the group. And I have written, I'm writing, it's flowing, I'm committed, I'm taking those steps. That is right now where I am, my soul said, you need to do. And it's been feeling, yes, I have resistance, yes, fears come up and emotions as I write this second book, but it also feels overwhelmingly so good to have said yes to my soul and be taking time every day to work on that. So again, your unique situation might be different. It might not be a book, or it might be whatever it is. Today, on this beautiful full moon, gathered here together with all of you who are here live and all of you who will hear the recording, because many people see these videos later. So all of us create this beautiful sacred space, this powerful alchemical space to receive soul's guidance and commit to taking those steps. So that's what we're going to do today. All right. So, and like I said, afterwards I have lots of announcements that I want to share. So wherever you are right now, whether you are sitting or you want to lie down, remember you will have the recording of this. So if you want to do this inner journey again later, please do so. So in this moment, my invitation is for you to start taking some nice cleansing breaths. So just inhaling and exhaling. And bringing your awareness down to your hips and your thighs and your knees and your feet. And closing your eyes if that feels good to you, as you visualize beautiful roots of light going down your legs and out the bottoms of your feet, deep, deep, deep into the earth. And if there's anything in your mind that's distracting you, just go ahead and set the intention of laying it down. You're releasing it into the earth. And you're knowing that the earth will compost, will recycle this energy. And I'm breathing in through the bottoms of your feet this beautiful energy from the earth that feels so supportive and grounding and anchored. Feel held by Mother Earth. Feel supported by her energy. And now we're going to bring our hands, the palms of our hands, right over our heart center. And if you haven't done this, you can just see me. Right over our heart center. As you close your eyes and breathe into your beautiful heart. Knowing that your heart is the entryway to your soul, your wise heart. So we're dropping from the intellect, we're dropping from logic. And here, connected to your beautiful heart space, welcome your soul. Let your soul know that you are here ready to receive your soul's wisdom, your soul's love, your soul's delight in you. And imagine that your soul is standing right in front of you. Whatever way that works for you, it might be this beautiful being of light, it might look just like you, it might just be light or a beautiful crystal or a candle, a flame, however it shows up is fine. But see your soul in front of you. Sense how your soul is looking at you. And already your soul is beaming its love, its healing energy to you. And just receive, just open up like a flower, just open up and just receive. Like, yes, yes, I'm receiving from you, beautiful soul. And above both of you, you see the beautiful full moon. This full moon that illuminates, that empowers this inner journey. So you thank the moon for her help, for her grace, her support, her light. That beautiful energy that helps to catalyze change in us. So now in this beautiful space, you're going to ask your soul these questions. And release any pressure to get the answer now. You might very well get the answers now, or they might come into your awareness later on today. So no pressure to get any details in this moment. Just ask from your heart. So first question, beautiful soul, where are you guiding me to step into a leadership role? Again, where are you guiding me to step into a leadership role? Again, show me, where are you guiding me to step into a leadership role? And see yourself standing on a beautiful path with this torch, this beacon of light. You're a way shower. And all of these people behind you looking like, oh, there you are. There she is. There he is. She is showing the way. So that is a leader. That is what your soul is guiding you to do in some place in your life. Again, ask your soul, where are you guiding me to hold that light up? And now asking your soul, what do I need to release from my life, or maybe from my energy, so that I can step into this leadership role? And what do I need to release so that I can step into this leadership role? And I'm hearing right away to remember, it might be something like doubt. Release doubt. So again, what do I need to release so that I can step into this leadership role? And now ask your soul, beautiful soul, please send me healing. So we're all asking our souls to send us healing, so that any places inside of us that have fears of being a leader, that are afraid, that feel insecure, that have had past experiences that have been painful, either being a leader or with others that have been leaders and have hurt us. So ask your soul, send me healing, heal any places inside of me that hold burdens, wounds, pains around being a leader. They might be from this lifetime or other lifetimes. You don't need to know the details right now. Just say, soul, please send me healing. Any areas that hold wounds, burdens, old beliefs around what it means to be a leader, so that I can step into leadership. Just taking some nice cleansing breaths as you receive this light from your soul. And again, your soul shows you that golden path in front of you and shows you there at the forefront with this beautiful beacon of light. And notice how you are happy, you're joyful, you're fulfilled, you're abundant. It is not a burdensome type of leadership. That is the old paradigm. You're stepping into the new, evolved leader that is loving, that is compassionate and courageous, and is also self-nurturing. So see yourself with this beacon of light and see all the people behind you that are happy and joyful, that you have taken up the torch because they have been waiting for you. So thank your beautiful soul as we bring our hands to prayer pose. Bow to your soul. Notice how your soul bows to you. Say thank you, thank you, thank you. Whether you received answers now or not, know that they are there already. They are in your heart. They will become clear at the right moment. And we close this inner journey with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. And when you feel ready, just stretching your arms overhead, taking some nice breaths. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Sue and Maria Elena. And I'm going to burn some sage just to close our circle. And like I said, please do this again. It's recorded. My YouTube channel's getting all upgraded, so you'll be able to find all these Facebook Lives there, and they'll have a little description so you can know, like, oh wait, that one was about that topic. I want to watch it again. So Maxie, hi. So we're just clearing the space. Whew. Thank you, everyone. So I have a couple of announcements, and I also have 3 oracle cards that I want to pull for you. And so a couple of things. Now, why? I don't know if it looks foggy to you, but now I look foggy. Oh, there I am. Okay. So a couple of things. One, the women's retreat. Yay, that's this Friday. I'm so excited. I know I'm always excited about all these things, but it just feels so timely. And one thing that's interesting, I have to plan these things months behind, months back. So it's interesting, to come up with a description in May when I'm going to do a retreat in September. But at that moment, I meditated and I was like, okay, what is this? What do you want this retreat to be about? And I felt like I was talking to the Divine Mother, and she was like, help my priestesses, help my, these beautiful women who want to share their light, help them embrace abundance. Because so many of us have these burdens around lack and scarcity. So that's the theme, right? Embracing abundance as you share your light. And I was at the center in Palos Park today. It was so beautiful. And I'm excited. And there's 2 openings left. All right, there's 2 slots. So if you are interested, email me because there's 2 spots left. The retreat is this Friday at the center in Palos Park from 10 to 4. It includes lunch. If you go to my website, lisaespinosa.net, and you go to the blog tab, the top blog, it's pinned to the top, describes it, gives all the details. You can see pictures from the last retreat. And I extended the early registration fee, so it's still $144. Registration goes through me. So if you're interested, or you know a woman who you're like, oh my gosh, this would be perfect for her, let them know, because we've got 2 openings left. All right, so that's one thing. I have a list because I didn't want to forget. The other thing at the center as well, before I forget, you can see the catalog here, and this is the page. There's me. So on October 30th, I will be part of their Tuesday luncheon. I've done several of those. If you don't know what the Tuesday luncheon is every Tuesday. They've been doing this for years. I think they didn't do it in the summer. They have from 12 to 1 a delicious lunch in the dining hall. And then at 1, they have a speaker. So I will be the speaker. I will be there having lunch as well. I think it's $20, something like that. And I'll be talking about, still sharing some teachings from my first book, Answering Your Inner Calling. So all about following your soul's guidance to do the work you're meant to do. And I'm so excited because I'm going to be talking about book number 2. This is the first time that I publicly will be doing that. I finally felt ready to do that. So I'll be, just kind of sharing what that's about. So if you want to go, you register through the center, go to their website, just look up Center in Palos Park. I don't know their website, but, and you can register, and that's men, women. So you can do that. I'd love to see you for that. The other thing I want to share that I'm excited about, and some of you know this, have done this with me before, is the novena to the Divine Mother. So this is different than the kind of in the Catholic Church, the novena where you pray the rosary for 9 days, which I'm actually very fond of the rosary even, but this is, I first learned about this, I think it's been 8 years, from this awesome book that's called Rock Your World with the Divine Mother. I mean, that's so awesome, right? And she shares this beautiful kind of spiritual practice for 9 consecutive days, chanting 108 names of the Divine Mother. And they're from, different traditions. And for me, the Divine Mother, gosh, I've felt such a deep connection to her, and more and more and more every year, every day. So I've done this practice for several years. I've done it sometimes once a year. And then I think 2 years ago, I was guided to invite people to join me. So what that means, you're not going to come to my house or anything. You just commit to also doing your own 9-day practice at home. I created a little video to explain it, but I'll share with you. So what I do is I'll send you, there's 108 names of the Divine Mother. You'd set up a little altar in your house. It could be super simple. And you commit that for 9 consecutive days, you're going to buy some beautiful flowers, and you can buy the flowers at the beginning of the 9 days. And you can light a candle, you can set music, whatever you want. Keep it simple. And during those 9 days, at least, once a day, you chant the 108 names. And you grab the petals of the flowers and you kind of toss them to her. So I know many of you have seen my beautiful new Guadalupe that I got in Mexico this summer. So I did a novena in September, this novena that I'm describing. And so I had her on my little altar, and I had the flowers. And as I said the 108 names, I tossed the petals, and it was a beautiful, beautiful process. And this year, for some reason, I'm being guided to do it September, October, November, December. I was like, but it was wonderful. So I'm going to send out the invitation next week if you want to join me. Again, you would do it in your home at your own time, but there's a power in knowing. I think one year there was 19 of us from all over the country. It wasn't just Chicago. Some women, I had no idea how they found out I was doing it, but they would email me and say, I want to be part of this. I would send them, you'll see the little YouTube video that just kind of explains it that I created. And I'll send you the 108 names, and then you do it on your own. And if you want to post on Facebook the picture of your altar, you can, but it's really powerful to know that you're doing this with a group of other men and women. So if you're interested, I will be sharing that information next week. And you can look at my Instagram, my Facebook, to see pictures of the one that I just completed. So I wanted to share that with you. And the other thing, 2 more things. One is October is coming, and October is my favorite month. Yes, partly because it's my birthday month, but I just love October. I love October. I love Halloween. I don't get dressed up or anything, but I just love Day of the Dead. I'm going to set up a Day of the Dead altar again this month in October, and I'm going to invite you to set up your own if you want. And the Day of the Dead, if you don't know what it is, it's not a morbid thing at all, and it's really, yes, you're honoring people who in your life are important, who have passed on, but it's also you're honoring what is dying in your life. Meaning, like, what burden, pattern, wound are you like, okay, I learned my lesson from you, thank you, and I am laying you down. It's such a powerful thing to set up an altar and be in that energy. So I just wanted to share that with you, in case, to plant the seed in case you're gonna want to join me. All right, so I think that's it. So let's pull cards for all of us. So oracle cards, love them, collect them, have many of them. One day I'm going to find the artist who can help me create my own. I'm putting that out there already. So if you're out there, artist, find me. So the oracle cards I use are all positive. These are not like tools to predict your future. That's such a really misunderstood. People don't understand that oracle cards are another way for your soul, for spirit to talk to you. That bypasses our ego, because so many times when we ask a question inside, we doubt it. We're like, wait, did I hear that? Did I make it up? Is it just wishful thinking? So it's really powerful and helpful and fun to have these cards that you just like 90% of the time are just validating what you already know. So this particular one is Angels and Crystals. 3. So the message here is for all of you watching live or watching the recording. So the question here, what message do you have for all of these wonderful people that are watching this? A message about their soul, about their career, about how they share their light. All right. So you got Calcite. Busy times and multitasking. It says, take charge of your schedule during this busy time. Oh my gosh, I so need this. And honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. This is so important. Look at this. I love this. So it's okay to be busy, right? There are times right now this week, I would say, is a busy one for me, but it says here, take charge of your schedule. So this is the thing. It's what I talked about last time, slowing down to speed up. Have boundaries. If there's anything in your schedule that you're like, I have to let this go so that I can really be present for the things my soul wants me to do, then this is what this card is saying. Take charge. You're not a victim to your schedule. Take charge of it. All right? There we go. And then let's do the beautiful unicorns. This is one of my newest decks, which I love. Actually, both of these are. All right, what message do you have for these beautiful people who are watching? Oh, expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message. Oh, and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. Look at this beautiful unicorn. This is about stepping into leadership. That's what we're talking about, right? Like share your life. I love that. Show the world what you're made of. Like, where are you holding back? Where are you still playing it safe? You know, where is there an area that your soul has been saying, share this. There's people out there that want to know. So here we go. Expand, expansion. I know the glare. I'm in the sunroom, so there's all this light coming in. And finally, the last one, Soulful Woman. What message from your soul? What do you want them to know so that they can step into leadership? The power of support. I am grateful for all the love and support I receive. It is the most precious of life's gifts. So this is really important in reminding you that you're not alone. And part of being a leader might really involve reaching out to your support. And I find that so many of us who are called to this path, we tend to be the ones other people reach out to. And sometimes it's hard for us to recognize, like, wait, I need help. Like, is there somebody that can help me, you know, take care of my kids or help do something in the house or take something off my plate so that I can step into this leadership role. So just kind of see that, be grateful for your support and ask for it. And if you are in a time in your life, because I've been there before, where you feel like you don't have earthly support in this moment, then just let the universe know, I'm open. Send me those helpers. Send me the people who can help me share my message, spread my word, take charge of my schedule, right? So to review, we've got busyness and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule, have boundaries with them. Expand, show the world what you're made of, shine your light. I need like 3 arms, okay? And the power of support. You don't need to do this alone. And of course, you also have your angels and your soul, and you have this group and groups like this that can really uplift you. All right, everyone, thank you so much. And like I said, you know, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, sign up for my mailing list on my newsletter, because that is the best way to keep on top of all the things that I'm doing and I'm sharing. And I wish you the best, beautiful full moon today. Bye, everyone. Bye. Hey, Heather.